Now, also, stagflation has, in regards to unemployment, well, not unemployment, but employee, that also the rates, even though they're inflating, their rates, the employment rates, don't actually match up with how inflation increased. Meaning, even though they got an increase in raise, it still didn't match inflation.
Yeah,
So,
the wages are lagging behind
yes.
the price increases in goods and services. That's right.
So why are we heading for stagflation? The Fed keeps wanting to increase unemployment to order lower inflation. Now, I was fussing about that. And then I was like, no way the government would want to do something like this. And sure enough, we're reading about the Fed will do anything to decrease inflation. And that is
To
increasing rates,
increase unemployment.
increase unemployment
Right.
to the point where you increased rates so much that it slowed the economy down, which slowed demand for products and goods and services. That now, if there's a slowdown and there's not a demand, people get laid off.
Exactly.
So they forced it into a recession.
Right. Right. It's like, the mandate of the feds is maximum employment and low inflation, but it's kind of like a seesaw, right? It's like they can only achieve like low inflation if there's a certain level of unemployment. That's why they're kind of forcing the unemployment to happen in order to slow down the economy and therefore lower the inflation rate.
Man,
But it's not an easy task. It's like
this is
they're
not an easy task.
yeah. So they're caught in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, but what's so crazy about it, with the increase of the interest rates, we were expecting this out of control spiral, right? Interest rates increasing after there had been a long term. So now when that term ends on that existing loan, they go from 2% to 6%. And typically when interest rates increase, prices come down.
Right.
Well, sales are just kind of halted. So, for example, in sales, I think at this time we're at 2,000 sales in a certain city. It is now at like 1.2. So sales have halted by like 50%, but prices are still holding on. People are still holding tight to the pricing. You would think that the price will go down. I mean, I was looking at some cars the other day. They were still trying to increase the price
Interesting.
with a delay.